Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Monday the 4th of January 2021. Thank you for joining me. I just did the weekly horoscope, and according to the stars, the first day of this week, Monday the 4th, is going to be very serious. So I want to use the Golden Girls Tarot and see what they have to say about this day. And the cards always have their own unique take on things, so that's why I consult them every day and ask them what is going on. So let's have a look at what these cards have to share. First card is Judgment. Okay. Then we've got the Four of Pentacles. And Justice. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we've got major themes here. So the Judgment card is an angel. We've got, is it Sophia? Yeah, I think it's Sophia. We've got Sophia blowing this trumpet, and the card is about coming back to life and hearing the angels sing and hearing the divine messages and saying, this is my life purpose. This is what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. It's that eureka moment where you just look around and you're like, what have I been doing here, sitting in this cubicle for 2 years? This isn't my life. And it's that moment where you just feel like the blinders come off and you're like, I'm not doing this anymore. There must be other ways to live. And it's just that total freedom when the veil kind of falls away from your eyes and you just come back to life. So there's a serious kind of opportunity here to rediscover yourself and to really ask yourself, what is it that I'm doing? So it may be that some of the serious energy is there because you're kind of being asked to plod along and to miss this opportunity. The ego loves to sabotage you from kind of using energy that comes our way, because when we have these kind of epiphany moments, we really have the potential to transform our lives and to be happy and to live the kind of lives we want. And the ego doesn't want you to be carefree and happy. It wants you to be serious and to make bad decisions, which you then have to spend energy kind of resolving. So within the energy today, the cards are saying that there's this opportunity to wake up to your whole life and to see who and what you really are in spiritual truth and the kind of life you could have, and that overcomes any fear or self-doubt. The Four of Pentacles is a tendency to hang on to things for longer than you ought to. It's about trying to maintain what is. So she's sitting on her luggage there, and looks like on the side of the road in Miami. She's waiting for a ride so she doesn't have to lug this thing around, and she's got the money there to pay for the cab. It's about baggage. Usually it's a miser who's kind of hiding his money away, and he's making sure no one else knows about it. It's taking things too seriously in a practical sense and saying, well, not even saying anything, but giving it up an opportunity to change because you're unwilling to let go of what is. So it's like, oh, okay, I know my relationship is really crappy and we're both not happy, but we've both invested 15 years, and what? Am I just supposed to throw all that out the window and start all over again? And we're all reluctant to kind of get rid of things when we've already put a lot of energy into them and kind of worked very hard. But sometimes it's best to see something for what it truly is and to cut the cord and to say, okay, I'm over this. And if I try and keep this on life support through my own efforts, then I'm just hurting myself as much as the other person or the circumstance that I'm in. Because imagine if you're working in a cubicle for, let's say, a life insurance company, okay, and you're not happy, then there would be someone who kind of would enjoy that job. And you're wasting your time and making yourself unhappy, and you're wasting the time of people you're working with, because no one wants to kind of be around negative energy all the time. So it is kind of your job at times to say, let me check in with my inner happiness meter. It's low. Okay, I'm going to take responsibility for that, and I'm going to do something about it because I deserve to be happy because I'm alive. And I've been given this, okay, I don't want to get preachy, but I've been given this opportunity for life to be happy and to enjoy myself. So the Judgment card allows you to wake up to that. It allows you to see where you are being rigid in your life, where you're unwilling to change, where you do dig in your heels and you're like, I'm not changing. And you can see that for what it is, and you can actually work to undo some of those limiting behaviors, and you can free yourself. Justice is the cause and effect card, and if you put in the effort, or if you allow yourself to see things differently, and then you look at ways around that or through it, then the cause and effect card means that you can really make huge changes. We've also got Blanche looking at Rose here and saying, is someone going to rescue me? But it just so happens that Rose is next door, and she's saying, what you put in, you get out. So use the opportunity that comes your way to let go of things that no longer serve you, and to have a really great opportunity for change in a way that's balanced and even. Or look at the opportunity and ignore it and say, well, I've got to do what I've got to do, and I'm not willing to change right now because it's not a good time, and it's worked for me this far, and I'm not that miserable anyway. I'm fine as I am. Thank you very much. And then you're not going to get much out of it. You'll find other ways to kind of trap yourself into something, because the Justice card is really about balance. It's about duality. It's about what you think about becomes more powerful in your life. What you channel your energy into becomes ingrained in your mind. It creates patterns. Everything is kind of cyclical. And if you do one thing, another occurs as a result. And it's that law of the universe. It's manifestation in this case, because it's very much going on in your head. The whole perspective thing isn't a real thing. It's something that happens in your mind's eye. So it's very much about what you hold in your mind and what the landscape of your mind looks like. And if that's a theme park, everyone's skipping and laughing and happy, then you're much more likely to create happy circumstances than having this kind of wasteland with vultures and unhappiness. If that's really what you're focusing on, it becomes stronger and stronger and stronger, and you're not going to manifest these great things. So you have a choice here to either change your life, even though that may feel uncomfortable, and to really open things up and to do something about it, which will feel easy and natural, because look at Rose there. She's like on The Price is Right, almost presenting a new product. It's like, ta-da, here you go. Balance, the ability to make decisions, be of service to yourself and other people. Because, oh, okay, the 11 is the master number of service. That's why I'm saying that. But if you then make the change and it feels uncomfortable in the meantime, or in the short term, it's like, okay, why am I living here? I need to move. I'm going to call the estate agent and sell up. Then you're giving yourself the opportunity to move somewhere else where you actually are happy. And then you're going to attract a whole different crowd of people in your life when you're in the new place, because you've changed something up inside yourself. So it's the intersection between your inner world and the outer world, and how you can influence the outer world through your own decisions and actions that you take, that will create more balance. It'll serve you and other people, because you improve your own energy. You don't feel like you're a slave to decisions of the past or a way of working or being. You get your power back. You're able to make new decisions, which have an amazing influence on your whole life. So it's interesting that I did the horoscope before I did the tarot reading, because it's very much about seeing things seriously. And I've always felt that if you feel downtrodden and you're just going through the motions, it's almost like a deliberate thing that's trying to prevent you from seeing your real options. And here you've got major options to change your life hugely. And I think that's why this energy of just get on with it and just keep your head down and get busy is super strong today, because that's the way you're going to miss this opportunity to change things up for yourself. Let go, see the bigger picture, and you're really making the most of the day. Number-wise, we've got 11 and 4 is 15, and 20 is 35. 3 and 5 is 8, and 8 is power in numerology and strength. So you really do have the strength to make yourself uncomfortable in the short term for long-term success. You don't need to keep things as they are just because you're too busy or you can't be bothered with it right now. It's time to think about your life long term and what you want to be doing. It's the best kind of day to think about yourself professionally and to plan your life the way you would someone else's. You know, someone paid you to plan their life and to tell them what to do next. Have the same kind of respect for yourself and give yourself a moment to plan the future. Have a wonderful day. Have an amazing Monday. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website, gregoryscott.com. Click on the book your readings button on the front page. Audio reading with me. If you like the video, then please hit the like button, click on subscribe, and share the video online. That would be amazing of you if you like the video and if you're out of the spiritual closet, so to speak, because not everyone is in a position where they can share tarot videos because their relatives are going to be like, oh, this doesn't gel with what we've been teaching. Okay, so I do understand if you can't share it, but if you are free to do that and you like this video, then please do. I'd really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.